gigs and thousands of beers, thousands of late nights.
It was avant-garde, it was edgy, it was rough. You know, it wasn't just the punk scene, it was the goth scene, it was the metal scene, it was the ska scene, the skinheads.
It amazed me, the whole scene. It was incredible.
I guess what we were doing was sort of cutting down the weeds.
You were sort of outcast from society.
It was very important for the creative scene of Melbourne. And back in the 80s, St Kilda was the centre of punk in Melbourne.
What can people expect to see tonight?
Artefacts, lots of history on St Kilda as the epicentre of the Melbourne punk scene. Fanzines hanging all around the walls, venues that, you know, punk gigs happened at, photos, we've got posters and lots of flyers, and just a great punk aesthetic.
I think Melynda's got this incredible determination and power to bring this thing together.
He seems to have brought it all together from, you know, 76 punk right up to now, like 30 or 40 years of punk in Melbourne and Australia.
Well, I think it's amazing because what I was doing at the time was documenting. I had a record label, I had a fanzine, I was doing radio shows, I was organising gigs.
To have somebody sort of do a lot of work on it over the last couple of years from a project that was sort of 30 years ago is very important.
It is part of our history. It's part of our lives.
It was so celebratory.
It became a family.
This is a real opportunity for people to get together, and it's like you've got this family that always existed and you've got these friends that have always been there.
It was amazing. It was truly, I don't think we could ever repeat what we did back then.
There's a lot of people here tonight who have done an awful lot for the scene. They're still around, they're still going strong, they've still got a hardcore edge.
Punk will never die.
Looking back on it, it was a whole load of fun.
It's about a fuck you sort of institution.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. Punkjourney.com is the best document, and I really mean that, the best document of this era.
Don't touch my lattice, boss!